Can you weigh in on what's happening at the lower house right now, wherein the Vice President has flat out refused to appear and defend the OVP budget? She's only appeared once, and we all know what happened there, and that was during at the committee level. But even at the plenary, the House lawmakers are still waiting for her to turn up, and they haven't gotten answers to a lot of their questions. Can you weigh in on that, please?
Well, I think that is a problematic situation with VP Sara. That is her mandate. She should defend the budget of her office. And she should remember, being a lawyer also, there's a doctrine in political law that the powers of Congress, the House of Representatives, the Senate, is plenary in nature. When you say plenary, they can ask anything and everything under the sun. And the duty of the representatives, of the lawmakers, are to ask questions. At ang duty naman nung nag-a-attend as a resource person is to provide answer. So hindi ko naman maintindihan bakit sasabihin mo irrelevant yun when you are discussing the budget and looking at the behavior, how you spend people's money. Because at the end of the day, it's all about accountability and fiscal responsibility. So tingin ko dapat naman sagutin niya. That is her responsibility to answer questions. Hindi naman pwede na dahil ayaw mo lang, you will give your reasons na ayaw kong sumagot.
Do you think it's enough basis, her refusal to answer these questions, enough basis for impeachment?
Ako naman, on that note, palagay ko naman, hindi naman ganun pa yan, tumaabot pa sa impeachable na offense because malinaw naman yung sinasabi sa Constitution kung ano impeachable, culpable violation. Pero kung tuloy-tuloy na ganyan at paulit-ulit, series of events, siguro, we can analyze it. Pero right now, yung mandate niya, kailangan niya sigurong tindigan at isagot sa mga nagtatanong kung ano yung dapat na sagutin niya sa mga tanong ng Kongreso.
As a former Duterte official, attorney, of course you know her too. I'm talking about Vice President Sara Duterte. Has she always been like this? Would you say it's everything that's happening is reflective of who she is?
Well, actually, hindi naman kasi parte ng PDP laban si VP Sara. She was never a part of the PDP laban. She's neither part of the Duterte administration at that time. But of course, she's the presidential daughter. Pero somehow, alam naman natin, may mga influence naman siyang ginagawa dyan. So, I think during the Duterte administration, she's one of the influential and powerful individual. You have to remember, nung tinanggal si former Speaker Alvarez, siya talaga yung author niyan. So, makita naman natin how she moves. Siguro, baka ngayon, akala niya the same pa rin na kayang gawin yung mga gusto niyang gawin sa administration na to. We have to realize that there's always a different mandate. Ang sa akin po dito, yung kanina nga in relation to tinatanong ninyo kung kabilang panig ako, I'm always for the mandate of the people. So if the people voted for somebody, kailangan po irespeto po natin yun. Proteksyonan natin at all costs.
She was the instigator of the ouster of former House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez. Therefore, what's the implication there? You're saying that she's more...
Well, yun yung participation niya po sa Duterte administration, yung mga ganun na bagay. Pero as to the governance, hindi ko naman po siya nakita na involved sa governance. Pero ang sinasabi ko rito, siguro, ang pinanggagalingan nitong sinasabi ko if she wants to get something during the Duterte administration, she's getting it. She's getting it done. So ngayon yung hindi niya nakukuha yung mga gusto niyang makuha, it's creating a problem, a scenario. So yun po yung pinanggagalingan siguro ng isang medyo hindi pagkakasundo doon sa mga pag-appear niya po sa Kongreso.
Sinasabi niya na political persecution daw ito. Actually, today, there has been talk of impeachment. No? Si former Senator Sonny Trillanes mentioned on Storycon that there are talks with the House. The betrayal of public trust is grounds for impeachment.
Well, it remains to be seen. Wala pa naman po So, lahat naman po talaga, I mean, you say politika to, everything is politics. That is our problem with our country. We don't have political stability. Katatapos pa lang ng election, iniisip na kung sino susunod na presidente. So dapat po siguro hindi ganun.
Attorney, what about the surprise visit by Vice President Sara to former Vice President Leni? Do you have any thoughts on that? Sabi ng Robredo camp, it was very intentional on Vice President Sara's part. What do you think?
Well, it's good that she visited former President, Vice President Leni Robredo kasi alam ko, nung turnover dapat, nung June 30, 2022, hindi nga siya sumipot, hindi sila nagkita. So probably she can get some advice kay Vice President Leni how to behave as a Vice President. Kasi mas maliit nga budget ni Vice President Leni noon, 400 million lang. So alamin po natin, if there are political realignment or whatever, it remains to be seen. Pero isang oras sila nag-meeting, I don't think it's just personal visit. So malaman po natin, sila lang po makakasagot yan.
Wait, your wife running again for Congresswoman of San Pedro, Laguna?
I think, yeah, she's running for re-election po.
Okay.
Wait lang, I was gonna say, that's 2 years too late. You're saying
Getting
that she was,
advice.
you're saying
Seeking
she's getting advice
for
to how to
counsel.
act as a vice president. Di ba 2 years, a little too late, 2 years too late? She's been in position 2 years.
Sometimes yung realization naman po natin talaga it's late. So tingnan po natin. Pero
May
I'm
empathy
just
na
second
kasi.
guessing it.
Oo, may empathy na.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for your time and for joining us today. We have Attorney Melvin Matibag.